Checking 1, 2, 3. Checking 1, 2, 3. All right, folks, here we are. One more time back for the last game in the Hotter Than Hell tournament weekend. We've had 3 championship games so far, and this is the third. It's Tier A, the top, the speediest, the fastest, the quickest. Not necessarily the best looking. The Vipers against Foxtrot. And we're well underway here now into the first period, couple minutes in. And boys, buckle yourself in. This is going to be a fast one. Foxtrot in the white jerseys, I believe. And the Vipers shot on the net. Good. Oh, no, that puck squeaked through under the elbow of the goalie and into the back of the net. And the Vipers go down by 1. Sneaky little shot there. And it looked innocent. It hit the goalie, but I guess just got under his blocker between his elbow and his chest pad and squeaked through. Morris reached for it, but he couldn't grab it. And that's a 1-0 lead now. Foxtrot up on top of the Vipers. Foxtrot in black, Vipers in white. It actually kind of reminds me of sort of the old Vancouver Canucks jersey there, Nate. And here come the Vipers now out of their own end. Blue line, rink wide to DeLisi, number 36. He goes rink wide back to his defensive partner, number 15, David Smith. Little bit of scrambly play here in the neutral zone as both teams are kind of vying for a possession now. Here comes Foxtrot, number 6. Oh, pass right across the crease, but nobody was there. That was Nick Jones making a great effort. Now the puck comes down the boards. On the right side, deflected in off the skate of a Viper player. Goalie comes out and he sweeps it back around. Intercepted one more time into the slot. DeLisi shot. Big save by Foxtrot goalie Mike Toohill. That was a couple of bad passing plays there. They were a little bit lazy, and both of those passes got intercepted and eventually ended up as a shot on net. Nathan, I just want to say what a joy it's been this weekend. We just said goodbye to Jacob Murphy, Maddie, Daisy, Mr. Graham, and Mr. Mitch. It was a great broadcast weekend, and they are on their way to the airports and flying home, and we're here the last game of a tremendous weekend. There's a shot from the point by the Vipers, deflected by the goalie. They'll get possession and knock it out of their zone. Comes all the way back down here into the Viper into the ice. That Viper goalie, you'll recognize his name, Brad Callahan. There's a shot by DeLisi. Good block save by Toohill. Now up over the blue line into center. Foxtrot looking to make a little headway into the Viper into the ice. Freeze has it. Number 10, he gets tripped, and DeLisi's going to go to the penalty box for tripping. It was an incidental. It didn't look like he did it on purpose, Nate, but you know what it is? It's still a penalty. And DeLisi will go to the box for 2 minutes for tripping. And that's the first penalty of the game. The Vipers are going to be checking into the penalty box. And that's Joe DeLisi. He's actually wearing number 36 on his jersey, but it's 35 on the program. Number 1 in your heart. Shot by Foxtrot, big save by Callahan. Now back to the point. Shot deflected just over the net there. Callahan had to be very careful on that one. Puck was shot in, bounced off Rodriguez, and almost had a break going the other way. Was number 17, Lucas. And Lucas kind of shook his head because he knew it was close to a breakaway, but he had to hold on to it there. Now a shot down the ice, killing off the penalty to DeLisi. Foxtrot reorganizing in their end of the ice as they are on the power play. Rink wide now over here to his defensive pairing. Back up on the left wing to Rees. Rees comes in, shot. Oh, big pad save, rebound right onto the stick of number 7, and David Dingus sends it home. Fred Freese had a beautiful shot from the point, and Brad Callahan did all he could to get the pad out and make the save, but the rebound landed right on David Dingus' stick, and David Dingus knocks it home. It's 2-0. Foxtrot up on the Vipers. Actually, good little crowd here this afternoon for this final game. Teams are back to 5 aside, full strength. Morris, he shoots that in. Wraps around the boards behind the net. Big number 53, Bobby Ruttermund. Jungus checks in here, putting a little pressure on him. Puck comes back out. Helsing thought he was getting a penalty there for accidentally upending Beatty, but I don't think the referee saw it that way. Everything is going to be kosher. Face-off just outside of the Foxtrot end of the ice. Beatty scoots ahead and picks up that face-off. Now he's coming over the blue line. Shot comes down low, whistle blown, and they're going to have a face-off. It might be a face-off outside of the zone. The ref's down there talking to Callahan. Not sure exactly what they're talking about. The referee is pointing towards the penalty box. I don't know if it's, I think he's just pointing outside of the zone. That's what it is. We got 4 referees for this final game, which you kind of like to see in a high stakes game like this. 2 referees with the red armbands, 2 referees in regular top outfits and jerseys. And it always makes it a little bit interesting to me is when you have 4 referees on the ice and 10 players, you got to be a little careful how you occupy space on the ice. Here's Beatty on the left wing now for the Foxtrot. He looks rink wide, gets it over there to number 20. Check that, 22, RJ Portilla, or Portilla. Shot in, now back up over center. Here comes the Vipers. Number 47, Morris. Just a shot on net, big save there by Toohill. Rebound comes out and is shot down the ice and picked up. Back on his other end now, number 5 for the Vipers. And that puck goes the length of the ice, and we're going to have icing. Actually, that was number 15, David Smith, sorry. And we're going to come all the way back down here to the other end of the ice. Just to the left of Callahan, who's playing net for the Vipers. And is also the organizer and creator of Cali tournaments. Brad Callahan in net for the Vipers. Face-off won by the Vipers. They wrap around the boards to the right of Callahan. But Foxtrot's right there. They keep it in. Jarvis, big slap shot from the point. It bounced off the glass in a weird way and came right back out in front of Callahan, but defenseman clears it away. Back out to central. Oh, one of the Foxtrot players falls down. Now DeLisi's got a chance. Shot off the blocker of Toohill. Chris Ellis takes a whack at it in the corner there. Back out front now. Oh, they tried to get another shot on net. Couldn't quite swing it. That was Kyle White now with the puck on the boards. Kyle White back over the blue line. He loses it. And picked up by Foxtrot in their own end of the ice. That was White that had a shot on net there, not DeLisi. Now it's a 3-on-1 for Foxtrot. Pass to the right, shot high over the head of Callahan. It wraps around off the glass, back out to the point. Jarvis shoots it down low. Number 15, David Smith, wraps it around the boards. Ellis is there, but he falls down. Puck deflects off a couple players down low into the corner and flipped up high. Unfortunately for DeLisi, that went right into the netting, and we're going to have a face-off down low to the right of Callahan. Good pressure by Foxtrot here in the Viper end of the ice. Not doing anything amazing except putting pressure on the puck in the corners. And they've managed to keep it in several times, and they're putting on a good show on how to keep pressure on the other team. Slap shot from the point, goes wide, but picked up by Foxtrot behind the net. They slide it in front. Shot. Oh, what a glove save by Brad Callahan. Wasn't sure where it was. Picks it up again. I tell you what, Callahan's had his work cut out for him already. Puck makes it back to the point. Nelson, number 37, keeps it in for Foxtrot. Puck chipped along the boards. Two Foxtrot, two Viper players vying away for possession. Lucas couldn't hold it. He loses it. Shot on net. Callahan makes a big save. Comes back to the point one more time. Shot in by number 37. Good save by Callahan as Dylan Nilsson's shot nearly caused him trouble. Puck coming around the boards. Cody Casey has got it. And he'll go rink wide to Lucas, number 17. He shoots it in off the boards. Bounces on the back side of the net. Wrapped around out to the point, kept in by number 44, Cody Casia. And now here comes Foxtrot out of their own end, up over center, but broken up by Cody Casia, and they come back the other way. Cody Casia, number 4, Nick Casia, number 45 on the ice for the Vipers. Now slowly over the blue line, now into the Viper end of the ice. Number 68, Christopher Mandler, he fanned on the shot, and it just laid there, now picked up by DeLisi. And he'll come up along the boards. He gets it ahead to Lucas. Lucas to center. And Hogemon tried to hold on to it, or Roderman, but he couldn't hold it. Now Roderman drifts in front of the net, waiting for a pass. Casey has got it behind the boards, behind the net. Now he tries to back to the point, but Foxtrot coming back the other way. Two good-sized benches today. Lots of good substitutions. Now that puck is stolen and picked up by Austin Hulsing. But still pinched in by the Foxtrot, and finally comes out to neutral zone. Beatty now on the left wing for Foxtrot. Beatty over the blue line. He drops it for number 68. Oh, shot just wide of the net there. Christopher Mandler had a good look at it, but Callahan was there. Hulsing in front of the net, 47 more. Shot, good save by Tuhill. What a great pass by Hulsing. Oh, Hulsing dives to keep that puck in, and the ref's going to call that tripping. And Hulsing points at the Foxtrot player and kind of said, "Sorry, buddy, I didn't mean to do that." But you know what? It's still a penalty. Nate Harbour knows that. He's had many penalties in his life. Well, not many. He's a pretty clean player. Hey, we should get that lady to come over here on the microphone. She looks like she knows hockey. Face-off now will go down into the Viper end of the ice. Remember, they're down 2-0. And now they will be a man short for the next 2 minutes, unless, of course, the Foxtrot scores. There's a shot right off the face-off, and Callahan has to be quick to cover that up. Morris got his feet taken out from under him by the Foxtrot player, and he slid into Callahan, but the referee says no harm, no foul. Face-off, won by White, pushed ahead, but kept in by the Foxtrot. And that'll get shot down the ice. Tuhill comes out of his net to save it, and he leaves it for one of his players now. Picked up by Corey McHugh, now up over center, guarded closely by White. Actually, that was Dennis Sagli. Denny could be a French-Canadian name. Rink wide pass for the Foxtrot. Shot deflected just over Callahan's head. He had to be careful on that one too. Ellis bangs away in the corner. He can't get it. Shot to the point. Sagley couldn't keep it in, and it'll go all the way back down the ice. Tuhill stops it and leaves it for his other defenseman. Number 22, RJ Portilla. Portilla now out from behind his net, coming up the right wing of the ice. Oh, he tried getting past White, but White poke checked him, broke it up, and they'll try it again now. Back at his own blue line. RJ Portilla now. Up over center, slowly. Rink wide pass here to the left side now, number 24. Sagley has it. Shot deflected back towards him. Trying to get it out front. Nobody there. Good pressure by the Vipers. Puck comes into the slot, but deflected away by number 13, White, and it comes out back into the neutral zone. Sagley, nice pass over the blue line. He's got a man open. Shot, he scores! Brad Callahan went down into the eagle position, but that shot went over his blocker into that top left corner region of the net. Our left, Brad's right. And that's 3-0 now. Foxtrot building up a pretty big lead here in the first period. Under 2 minutes to go. And if it's going to change, they're going to need to make a shot and a goal here before that period ends. Cody Casey flips the puck out and down the ice. No icing. Foxtrot now back again over center, putting pressure on him. Casey goes back to his end, gets the puck, loses it. Here comes James. Yeah, he just couldn't quite get it in time. Casey up off the boards. Lucas is there. But Jarvis has it. He'll swing around and turn it back the other way. Greg Burian has it. Passes it back to his defenseman. Now intercepted again. Here comes Casey. He's got a shot. Oh, big save by Tuhill. Tries to jam it in the short side. Casey does, but pad was there. Save was made. Puck comes down. And Casey, number 44, was there. That was Rodriguez that had a glorious scoring opportunity there. Now he'll come out of his own end now. Over to Smith. Back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Oh, he tried dumping it back to Lucas, but it was intercepted by Foxtrot, and now here they come back down the ice. Jarvis, number 6, looking for somebody to get the puck to. Back into the slot. Just couldn't keep his stick on it. Lost it. Comes back to the point. Kept in again by Foxtrot. But Rodriguez is there. He gets it down low. Number 10 picks it up. Fred Freeze looking for somebody to get the puck to in the slot. Freeze circles from left to right. He gets it back, intercepted by White. Now he headmans. Here comes Lucas down on the... What a great move by Lucas into the slot. Too many defensemen. Couldn't get a shot off. And the puck comes out to center and all the way down, and Cody Casey picks it up, and he will rifle it down. That's Hulsing. He gets a shot. Big save for Tuhill at the end of the period. Man, they got closer at the end of that first period, Nate. Didn't get any real good shots on net, unfortunately. And that period saw 3 goals for Foxtrot, 0 goals for the Vipers. It's kind of nice hearing all the guys say such good things about Brad Callahan. We know a little different, but, you know, we keep our thoughts to ourselves. All kidding aside, folks, Brad has been absolutely wonderful to work with and for. This is our second year back at this Hotter Than Hell tournament, and if you wonder why it got that name, well, it's been 94 to 98 degrees here all week and here in Chesterfield. But what a glorious venue, what a great bunch of people we've been able to meet. Nate and I actually had the opportunity to get hooked up with another great organization here in town late last night called Hockey Heals, H-E-A-L-S. And just a wonderful organization for folks who have battled back from some pretty major setbacks in life, whether it was medical or mental. And they get together, they play a little hockey, and they help those who want to learn how to play and basically get them back into a position in life where things are looking up for them. We had a great time with that. And we're getting ready to start the second period here. Brad Callahan and his boys will be going from right to left on your radio dial. And Foxtrot, Toohill in net, and his boys will be going from left to right. Here we go, face-off, starting the second period. Puck's dropped there. Rodemon couldn't hold on to it, but it goes back into the Foxtrot end of the ice. And poked ahead by number 25, Christopher DeWitt. He gets a shot on net. Great save by Callahan. Puck circles around, back to the point. Slap shot deflected wide into the corner. Foxtrot putting on some pressure here. There's Rodemon and Hulsing. And finally, the puck comes out over the boards, and Rodemon gives chase. Rodemon loses it, and it gets swiped back down into the Viper end of the ice. 3-0. Vipers are down to Foxtrot. That puck was passed right by everybody. It's going to go the length of the ice for an icing call. 13:10 left in the second period. Toohill shoots the puck down the ice, so the refs don't have to chase it. And what a bank shot off the boards right to where the ref was standing in the face-off circle to the right of Brad Callahan. Here we go, 5-on-5, no penalties, full strength. Puck's dropped, won by the Foxtrot. Back to the point, but just a little bit too eager, and it drifts out of the zone. Foxtrot will reorganize, comes through the neutral zone. DeLisi breaks that attempt up. He circles back behind his own net. Number 36, DeLisi. He'll pass it up along the boards to number 75, Ellis. He'll turn. Oh, he doesn't get it out. Intercepted by Foxtrot. They keep it in. Shot on net. Big save by Brad Callahan. That was a huge one. Even the Foxtrot player gave him a pat on the back because he had an open net and a chance to go up 4-0. And that puck went nowhere. Good job by Callahan keeping his boys in this game. But listen, they're down 3-0. They got to score a goal, Nate. They got to get something on the board here in the next few minutes. Face-off one, back to the point now, up here on the left wing. Here comes the Vipers. Delayed offside, and we're going to come back and do that one again just outside of the Foxtrot zone. They had a big rush going on, but sadly that pass hit Ellis and stopped the momentum of going over the line. And Hulsing got caught offside. Off the glass, high into the Foxtrot end of the ice now. Hopefully a little bit more pressure we'll see by the Vipers as they need to do whatever that is they can do to get a goal. Hulsing shoots the shot. It's deflected over the net. Back into the corner on the far side of the ice, away from us here in the broadcast booth. Chipped up along the boards. Burien can't keep it going. Hulsing whacks at it and sends it back into the Foxtrot end of the ice. Denny Sagel's got it. He comes rink wide here to number 22, Portilla. Portilla now up over the red line. He avoids a poke check from Hulsing. Back to the point now. Shot deflected over Callahan. Sagley has a shot. He sweeps it across in front of the net. No harm, no damage. Puck lands on top of the net, and we're going to have a face-off. Nick Jones had a chance to bring it out of the corner there, but it was a little deflection, flipped up in the air and landed right on top of Brad Callahan's head on the net. Brad down on his knees, flipped it off into his glove and hands it to the referee, and we'll have a face-off just to the right of Brad Callahan and the Vipers down here. And that puck is actually going to come out of the zone because it was off a Foxtrot player's stick. in my microphone. Face off to the left of Callahan, swept around the boards there, and kept in by Foxtrot. They get it down low to the right side. He's got a man out front in the slot. Oh, just couldn't get on it. Comes back to the point, shot by number 45. That was Norm Kuntz. They lose it now. Here comes the Vipers. Lucas on a 2-on-1. He shoots. He scores! Just got it under the pad of Toohill. And it's 3-1. A very much needed goal there. And well done by the Vipers. Oh, Callahan sprawled on the ice in front of his goal, hoping against hope that Foxtrot doesn't score right back after they just gave up a goal, and he holds on, makes a great save. Perfect. Face off to the left of Callahan. 3-1 now. Vipers just got on the scoreboard. And this actually might make a little bit of a difference in the game here now. Dave Ding is at face-off for the Foxtrot. He's going to face off across from the Vipers number 93, Austin Hulsing. Up on the boards on the left side. They try and chip it out. Can't get it there. Roderman takes a whack at it. It comes all the way back down. Number 15, David Smith picks it up. He tries to get it through the center. Can't do it. That puck was intercepted by Foxtrot and kept in now. Number 42, Tyler Henson tries to get it out. He can't succeed. Now Roderman deflects it. Oh, almost had DeLisi on a break. Now 42 picks it up again. Tyler Henson, he's got a chance. But Foxtrot stops that chance very quickly. Banged around in the middle. White gets a shot towards the net. Doesn't make all the way through. Now here comes Foxtrot out of their own end. It's a 2-on-2. But their boys go to the bench. They've got to make a change. Zach Jarvis had a chance, but he couldn't go all the way. It was time for a line change, so they flip it in deep. Picked up by number 15, David Smith for the Vipers. They wrap it around the boards. Now here's Roderman. Roderman shoving the puck ahead down deeper into the Foxtrot end of the ice. Chris Mandler picks it up. They shoot it out to the neutral zone, picked up there by White. Or David Smith now. He headmans the puck to White. White comes in, drops it to Ellis. Now it comes all the way out over the blue line. Delayed offside, they reset. Morris trying to get his hand on that puck. Finally, it comes out to Rodriguez, number 44. Rodriguez now up over center. Now over the blue line. Boy, this kid can skate. He gets it over to Ellis. Shot. Oh, good save by Toohill. Two good rushes here by the Viper in the last few minutes. One resulting in a goal. Now they come back the other way. This is DeWitt, 25 for the Foxtrot. He's followed by number 53, Billy Harshbarger. Shot, and Callahan has to go down in sort of a weird position there, Nate, and makes a save. Now play continues one more time in the Viper end of the ice. Ellis picks it up now over his blue line, trying to make a little headway. He loses it. He gets knocked back and picked up by the Vipers and shot in. Now Foxtrot coming out of their zone. Up on the boards here, right side. McHugh picks it up. Shot. Good save by Callahan. Difficult angle to score from, but you want to put the puck on the net like he just did there, just in case of a rebound. And we're going to do a face-off again. Just to the right of Brad Callahan. No, to the left of Brad Callahan. Shot from the point wide of the mark. Foxtrot out front. Oh, comes all the way back and out of the blue line. Now Ellis gives chase. Portilla's got to watch him. Rodriguez tries to pick it up. He can't. Back up past Rodriguez' stick and down into Foxtrot into the ice. Morris turning on the boards. He comes ahead with it. Oh, nice play by Morris. He comes in. Shot. Oh, right off the chest protector. That trick Tuhill. But he made a good save. Foxtrot. Right side to McHugh. Back into the slot. Greg Burian couldn't get a shot on net. Now here come the Viper out of their end. Up through the neutral zone. Ellis is going to carry it in. He goes down low into the corner on the left side looking for somebody out front. He gets ridden off the puck there by number 6, Nick Jones. Can't manage to get it out of their own end. Kept in by the Vipers. They'll wrap it around, try and get it out on the left side now. Casey is there, number 44. He shoots it down low to Rodriguez. Rodriguez couldn't keep his hand on the puck on his stick. Back to the point, they do it again. Casey down low to Rodriguez. Rodriguez now circling in front, backhand, doesn't get all the way through. This time they get it off the boards, down the ice, back to center, and now here comes Casey one more time. He gives it off to Lucas. Lucas shot, rebound, but good cover up by Tuhill. That almost was the second goal of the game for Lucas, which would have made the score 3-2, but it was a big save by Tuhill. Little bit better effort by the Viper here in these last 4 or 5 shifts. Wrapped around the boards, Foxtrot now, number 10, up over center, and here comes Foxtrot back the other way, number 52. Zach Jarvis, shot goes across the crease. Old Callahan loses his stick. And his defenseman, Consamano, slides the stick back to him so he can keep playing goal with all the equipment you're allowed to play with. Good play by Consamano to get that stick to Callahan. Now here comes Lucas. Through the neutral zone. He'll just shoot the puck down low into Foxtrot. He tries to grab it on the boards, but it is deflected and comes back now. Foxtrot goes length of the ice. No icing. DeLisi's got to get on his horse and give a little bit of chase as number 10, Fred Freeze, is after it. He picks it up. He gets it back to the point. There's a slap shot. Wide of the mark. No problem for Callahan to leave that. And that is going to be icing. I thought they might wave that off there. It got close to a stick, but they decided to not let it go. So we're going to come all the way back down to the other end of the ice and do it all over again. This time to the right side of Brad Callahan and his Viper team. A face-off here, 93 Hulsing. They lose the face-off. It goes to the Viper. Shot weakly to the net. And now the Viper out of their own end. Shot back in. No icing this time. Smith wraps around the boards to Roderman. Roderman now On the right wing, he gets it back to DeLisi. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Shot in by Harshbarger, number 53, for the Foxtrot. Henson flipped it down, didn't go anywhere, came all the way back into the neutral zone. Now coming out of their own end one more time, it's the Foxtrot. They'll shoot it all the way down low, picked up by David Smith. He gets it up on boards to Roderman. Roderman spins and gets away. He's got a rink-wide opportunity to Henson. Henson has a hard time to get that puck off his stick on the boards. Now here comes Hulsing. Oh, that could be a hook. And it is. Both the referees' arms go up. It's a delayed penalty, but the Foxtrot touch it. And Vipers are going to go on the power play. Dylan Nilsson, Nilson, off for hooking. At 3:38 here remaining in the second period, this could be a big moment. If they can score a goal and make this game 3-2, we're going to have something to look at here in the third period, that's for sure. Referees get settled. Face-off now, Rodriguez. He'll snap it over, ends up back at the point. Morris to Lucas. Lucas' shot is blocked. Comes to the point, kept in by Casilla. But look out, here comes Harshbarger, number 53. He's got Segley with them. Oh, he takes a shot on net, and Callahan had to be careful. Wrapped around the boards to the left now, coming up the left wing. Rodriguez, rink-wide pass for Henson. Back to Rodriguez. Lucas tips it to Rodriguez. Back to Lucas in the slot. Shot deflected off a shin pad. Doesn't go anywhere. Wrapped around the board. Hulsing's got it. He'll get it back to the point. Morris, rink-wide to Casilla. Shot deflected off a skate. Ends up in the corner. Morris will pick it up one more time. He tries to come rink wide with it, but loses control, and Foxtrot will intercept that and shoot it down the ice. Callahan leaves it behind his net. And here comes number 44, Casilla. He's going to pick it all the way up, down into the other end. Shot deflected behind the net. Rodriguez is there. He'll pick it up. He's got Hulsing down low on his left. Hulsing now into the slot. Shots deflected up into the netting. 2:19 to go in the second period. 41 seconds left on the penalty. Remaining to number 37, Dylan Nilsson. We've had a couple shots directed at the net, but nothing really challenging on the net yet for Toohill during this power play. Face-off over here on the right side, meaning to the right of Toohill. Left circle. White wins the face-off, gets it back to DeLisi. Oh, he lost it. Now here comes Jones. Jones, number 6, one-on-one. Shot, good save by Callahan. He's going to hold on to it. As two Foxtrot folks were trying to get to it. No rebound, though. Good save. But that puck is in the wrong end of the ice if you want to score for the Viper. Not too much challenge on this power play so far, but still 31 seconds remaining. Second period, 2 minutes, 7 seconds to go. Roderman chips it ahead, intercepted and kept in by Kuntz, number 45. He wraps it around the boards. DeLisi goes after it. And it's shot back. Foxtrot will send it down the ice one more time. Roderman now intercepts and shoots the puck in behind the net. 7 seconds left on the penalty. Look at Morris digging away in the corner there. Nice work. Now Morris comes out of the corner. 45 giving him the stick there. Norm Kuntz, you better be careful. He's going to get another penalty. And it comes out finally. Hulsing's there on the point to pick it up. Slides it across to Roderman, who taps it back down into the Foxtrot end of the ice. Foxtrot 3, Vipers 1. 1 minute, 10 seconds remaining here in the second period. Puck comes around the boards now. Hulsing's there. Oh, he slides it across, but White just couldn't get his blade on it. Foxtrot gets it. They're going to shoot it down the ice, and that will be icing. And we're going to come all the way back into the Foxtrot end of the ice. Again, there's been a few moments, but it's primarily been the Vipers who have been keeping the pressure on. Not just on the power play, but they're doing it during the regular 5-on-5. 18 shots registered on net for the Foxtrot, 15 now for the Vipers. Faceoff comes back to the point. Castellanos couldn't keep it in. He lost it. Here comes number 7. Shot. Big save by Brad Callahan. David Dingus was in all alone, but man, what a save by Callahan. That might be the bigger save of the game so far, Nate, to keep these guys in it. 3-1, Foxtrot leading the Vipers. Face-off on the left side. That's to the right of Brad Callahan. One cleanly by Foxtrot. Back to the point. Shot deflected. Doesn't make it all the way through. Wrapped around on the boards. Handler, he gets it. He sends it back down low. Mandler. Slap shot from the point. Big pad save by Brad. Ellis was behind Mandler there, meaning Mandler got between him and the net, and he intercepted that pass and had a great shot on net. Face off, Fred Freese for the Foxtrot. He wins it. Unfair start. They're going to drop it and do it again. Referee has to come in the circle and tell Ellis he's got to line up back on the circle, not in front of it. Oh, there's a shot. Callahan nicely makes a save. And while that puck was free, one of the Foxtrot players took a jab at it. That was number 7, David Dingus. He ended up kind of giving a little clip to Callahan down there, who stopped, took off his helmet and his glove to make sure his face was okay. And that's going to send Dingus to the penalty box, Nate. Goalie interference. Now, I'd probably call that a slash is what I would call that. We'll see what the official call is. Number 7 for the Foxtrot, back into the penalty box again. 13 seconds remaining here in the second frame. And if the Vipers don't score here, they will start the third period with a minute and 46-second power play. Face off just to the left of Mike Tuhill, who's in net for the Foxtrot. He's sitting on a 3-1 lead right now. Huling wins the face-off. Comes back to the point. All the way over to Morris, number 47. Morris shoots. Oh, he had that great eye for the corner just over the blocker, but he just was a bit wide, unfortunately. Casamano gave him a great pass, but he just couldn't get a clean-on shot there. And we're going to end the second period 3-1, Foxtrot over the Vipers. All right, folks, getting ready to start the third period here. I'm Guy Schaefer alongside Nate Harbor. And what a great weekend we've had. Actually, one of the funnest ones we've had in a long time, because we had 4 all-star broadcasters here. And I'm the least of the 4, but probably the most grateful of the 4. Of course, Jacob Murphy, my sidekick, who get to do broadcasts all year for the Huntsville Havoc now. But we were joined by 2 all-star broadcasters of the year for the SPHL, Graham Tuck and Mitchie Stewart. And I'll tell you what, it was a riot working with these guys this week, and they are now headed to the airport to head home as we start this third period. And here comes number 93 Hulsing for the Vipers. They're on the power play, and they lose control down in the Foxtrot end of the ice. It's shot down. Callahan will stop it. Oh, he didn't watch. He swept it behind the net. Shot. Big save by Callahan to avoid giving up a shorthanded goal. Rodriguez can't get it. He's covered by Harshbarger. Harshbarger gets another shot, and Callahan again with the right pad just in the nick of time. Morris tries to get down low. That shot didn't work. Then it's off Lucas's pads. Deflected down. Morris back at center ice, looking to get that puck up to Lucas, and he does. Chipped ahead for Hulsing. Now rink wide to Dominguez. Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to get a shot on net. He can't do it. Puck comes to the blue line. Morris keeps it in. He's got Rodriguez down low. Into the corner. Shot. Oh, good defensive play there. Puck kept in again by Lucas. Lucas now circling on the left side, trying to get the puck out front. Nobody there. Goes behind the net now. Hulsing's got it. He's looking for somebody to get the puck to. Oh, pass it right across the crease, but nobody was right there. Now Beattie kept back in his end. They'll reorganize, and he's going to go for a change. As the puck is iced, they have a 17 seconds remaining on the penalty. To number 7, David Dingus. Rodriguez circling in his own end now. Up over his blue line. Now over center. Now into the Foxtrot end. Into the slot. He shoots. He's goal! What a beauty! Technically, that was a power play goal, as Dingus was just seconds from coming out of the penalty box. Rodriguez, blue line to blue line, got into the Foxtrot end of the ice and just did a little 4-foot move from his right to his left into the slot and caught low on the glove side. And Toohill couldn't do anything about it. 3-2. The Vipers down by 1. Up on the left side to McHugh. Into center now. Here comes Foxtrot. Shot deflected off Morris's skates into the corner. Picked up by Casey. He'll get it out to center. Roderman on the boards. He can't get it. Shot in by Burien. Comes around the boards to Siegley. Siegley gets a shot. It's deflected wide. Callahan had to be wary, though. Cody Cassia shoots the puck to center into the neutral zone. Back here over. Henson dives at the puck. Oh, he had a glorious pass there, and it was just a little bit behind him. Roderman now at center. He headmans the puck. Just gets past the outstretched arms of White. Now back into the Foxtrot end of the ice. Up on the boards, number 6, Jones now. 3-on-3. Jones scoops it into the middle. Callahan with a pad save there. Luckily, it went to his own player. Roderman shoots it, and it comes out of the zone. Foxtrot reorganize. Shoot it back in now behind the net. Cody Casilla picks it up. He'll bounce it up off the boards. Number 15, Smith, picks it up now for the Viper. He goes rink wide to number 68, and he loses control. Now Foxtrot. Actually, a lot of just hacking away at it there the last few seconds, but they finally got it. Number 68 comes over the boards there. That's Ryan Olszewski. Olszewski shoots it around. Now he intercepts it. Back to the point. Kept in. Casilla shot off the backside of number 52. There's Ellis. Ellis sweeps it back to the point. Now, oh, bad pass over to his defensive pairing. Freeze picks it up. He slides it ahead. And here comes number 7, Christopher. Or David Dingus, who's inside that jersey. Smith behind his own net now, fending off some furious forechecking. Puck comes out through the neutral zone. Norm Kuntz picks it up, and he headmans the puck to one of his own players. He's poke checked at the Viper line. And the puck is dumped in now. Back out off the boards. Here's Rodriguez, the last man to score a goal. Rodriguez over the blue line. Now working his way into the slot. Now left wing. He's guarded closely. Taken down there. Some people might call that a trip. Referee was right there. He said nope. It was an incidental. And the Foxtrot just narrowly missed a too many men on the ice penalty as their man was getting off the ice and the puck almost hit him in the skates. Olszewski didn't see that pass. It came right by him, but he turns around, grabs it on the second chance, and flips it into the neutral zone. DeWitt can't hold on to that one. It comes all the way down. Now DeLisi. He's checked at the boards by Harshberger. Harshberger dips it down low into the other end of the ice, forcing the Vipers to retreat and reorganize. Cups up on the boards. Harshberger again, good forechecking. He gets the puck back in the corner. He dumps it out to Neil Beattie. Beattie gets it back to the point. Nielsen with a shot. Oh, they score! Callahan was down and out on his back. There was nothing he could do, and that puck squirted loose. And the Vipers just flicked it over a flailing Callahan. It was almost comical, but it was sad to see. And it's now 4-1. A little more pressure now on the Vipers. Morris coming in. Shot in front. Oh, Morris off the goalie's head. DeLisi slides it along the boards to Lucas. He lets it go down low. Hulsing giving a little bit of pressure now behind the net. Slidden around by Foxtrot on the left side. They try and get it on the boards, but Lucas intercepts. He gets it to the slot. Oh, Roderman's right there. He shoots. Deflected off a shin pad over the net, but Tuhill had to be careful. Puck now down low. Hulsing lost his grip on it. Now it's a 3-on-1 the other way. Shot in front, and that was a save, rebound, goal. Brad Callahan did all he could on that one, but he was pretty much on his own. It was a 3-on-1. And DeLisi had to take the puck, followed the man into the corner. The puck came out front, shot, pad save, rebound, goal. It's 5-2 now. Oh, one of Nate's favorite songs. We love this tune. Well, the boys are taking a little time out here, Nate. They're going to have a confab and figure out if there's something they can do to, in the next 7 minutes and 24 seconds, to reverse the slide. They had it to 3-2. And that's right where you kind of wanted them, but they gave up two 2 goals, sadly, and they weren't tough goals on Callahan. It's just one of them he was kind of left alone there. Coming back out for the Vipers, Lucas on the right wing. Hulsing at center. And Big Roderman there on the left wing for the Vipers. Face off. They battle away at it. Kind of won by the Vipers. Now Lucas gives chase. He's got Roderman there in the slot. Oh, Lucas lost it there in the corner. Gets to Roderman. Roder's shot deflects, and good save there by Tuhill and his defenseman. And they race along, coming out of their own end now. Into the Vipers' end of the ice. Tipped ahead, behind the boards. But Casey was there, and he intercepted that. Siegley at the boards now. He can't keep it in. Lucas forces it out. Shot back in now. DeLisi gives chase. He's got a man behind the boards. Casey is going to pick up that pass. He'll slide it along the boards now. He picks it back up. Hulsing now rink wide to Lucas. He had to stop and change directions. Wisely shoots it down low. Hulsing there. Lucas goes for a change. Austin Hulsing there. Gets the puck. Lost it in the corner. Still comes back. Gets it. He rifles it around. And KC is there. He shoots it down low. And Jason Kuntz there. He can't hold on. Back to the point. KC is there. His pass is intercepted. And now here comes Foxtrot, now kept in again by the Vipers. Relentless pressure here at the point. Cody Casey chases the puck down low. Foxtrot will pick it up and flip it high in the air, but they still can't get it out. And now they do, and they've got a breakaway. Here comes number 10, Fred Freese. He shoots, he scores! He did a little fake. Right, left, backhand, bingo. Spain 1, Argentina 0. That brings us down to about 5.5 minutes left in the game. It's a commanding 6-2 lead now. Vipers win the faceoff, but Foxtrot comes right back the other way now. Puck into the slot, back to the point, slap shot. Doesn't make it all the way through. Gobbled up by number 15, David Smith, and he gets it up on the left wing. But Morris loses it. Shot right across the slot there. Beatty, his shot's deflected to the right of Callahan. Now here comes the Vipers finally out of their own end. Morris over the blue line. Shifts to his left. Comes back in front. Shot just wide. It looked like it flipped over Tuhill's shoulder into the net from here, but it didn't. Ellis goes down. Puck's kind of underneath him. Foxtrot get it, and they shoot it around and out. Now back on his own blue line. Smith. He dumps it ahead. Ryan Olszewski tries to keep it in. He can't succeed. Ellis loses it, and now back the other way. It's a 2-on-1. Foxtrot wide. He shoots. Stop. Left corner. He scores. That's going to do it, folks. 4:20 to go. It's 7-2. That was old Mr. Jones. Zach Jarvis, I think it was. Zach Jarvis took the pass out of his own end over the blue line, shifted wide and ripped it. Top left corner. And old Callahan's had trouble with that top corner a couple of times today. Face off at center. Chipped ahead by the Foxtrot. Again, shot just deflects wide of the mark. Good pressure by Foxtrot, though. Puck comes out. Referee says, no, that is not icing. It was tipped off a Foxtrot stick. And they'll start from their own end. Rodriguez with good pressure there. Puck comes out to the blue line, chipped across. Now here they come again, Foxtrot, 2-on-2. Man, the guy took a swat at that in the air and hit Callahan right in the head with his stick, but it luckily wasn't too hard. Foxtrot, Henson can't get it. Now Foxtrot picks up a bouncing puck again over the blue line. Nilsson, number 37. He goes rink wide and loses it, and here comes Rodriguez back the other way. 1 against 4. Shot, rebound, Tuhill, good save. Roderman, he whacks at it, can't get it to go further. Foxtrot will pick it up, shoot it off the boards, and it comes down into the neutral zone, picked up by the Vipers. They'll shoot the puck full length. 2:31 to go in the game, 7-2 now. Vipers have dug themselves a little bit of a hole. Here comes the last goal scorer, Freeze. Or the second last goal scorer, excuse me. Jarvis had that rocket of a shot to the top left corner. Freeze had the breakaway shot before that where he deked right and moved left and backhanded it in past a sprawling Callahan. 2:06 to go in the game here. Tell you, at one point the shots were 18-15 in favor of the Foxtrot, and now it's 27-19. And that gives you a little idea what kind of pressure's been going on for the last 10 or 12 minutes in this game. It's been all Foxtrot. DeLisi has it behind his net. Hulsing pick it up. He'll wrap it around the boards to Lucas. Lucas tips it there for Morris. Morris now into the slot. Oh, lost control. Just couldn't hold on to it. Shot back down. Hulsing will give chase. He's following Seagley into the corner. Actually behind his own net. He wraps it up on the right side. Stopped by a couple of players. Now bounces out into the slot. And here comes Foxtrot back the other way. Seagley rink wide, pass to nobody. Kunst had it. He passed it ahead. Can't keep it in the Foxtrot zone. They lose it. Pops out in the neutral zone now. Several players banging away at it. Olszewski has it. He gives it ahead to Lucas. Lucas, a little shot towards the net, and it goes under the blocker, and luckily was just a bit wide. Otherwise, that would have went right in the net. Tuhill never had a real good shot on it. And we've got a tripping penalty here with 34 seconds left in the game. Foxtrot person, incidental trip again, but it's still a penalty. And the Viper will go on the power play here, as we're just about done for the last game of the day. And they're just going to let the clock run. I thought that was a wise thing to do. Wasn't much going to happen in that power play. As much hockey as we've played here, Nate, them boys are tired. We'll watch the on-ice celebration here. There goes the buzzer to end the game. The Vipers come up a little bit short today, losing 7-2 to our Tier 1 champions. Let's give a big shout out and a big cheer for Foxtrot as they start to shake hands now at center ice, and all goodwill and good cheer between these guys as they congratulate one another. That's going to do it for us here. Slapstick Media, Slapstick Hockey, part of the great Underhill Media empire. Want to give a big thanks to Nate Harbour for all the hard work he did, setting it up, making sure we had everything we needed. Again, thanks to Jacob, Mitch, and Graham, the whole crew. We had just a great time here in Chesterfield, Missouri. And that's going to be it for us. Thank you, folks, for joining us. We hope you had as much fun as we did. And we'll do it again very soon. Keep watching, keep track, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Slapstick Hockey, and you can keep up with everything that's coming down the pike for us. And we wish you all the best. And remember, kids, keep your stick on the ice.